Hello guys, it's Messenger. Time to do another BakuTech review. So this time we actually have Flare Dragaon. This is the first ever BakuTech release, and I'm just now reviewing it after like almost 50 of them. That makes sense. Interestingly enough, this is actually not only my first ever BakuTech, but also, well, obviously being my oldest, I've had this for over 11 years now. I've had this since I was 10 years old. So yeah, this is actually a really old BakuTech. So yeah, here it is. Looks really nice. Sorry for my cat in the background, she's doing something. But anyway, on the outside you can see nice and red. Got some white markings, some yellow, a little bit of blue. You also see that there are sole pieces and cross pieces right off the bat here. The feet are plastic sole pieces. The arms here have the metal cross pieces. I don't have the stickers on them anymore. They didn't stay on very well. And BakuTech actually, yes, they used to have stickers, but they eventually stopped doing that very quickly after just the first few releases because they, well, just didn't stick. Anyway, opening this guy up, opens up like that. Really just simple, nice way of opening. Also, immediately you could probably see the G power at 520. That's what mine is. Taking off the card, of course, manual parts, we have the feet as they are sole pieces, and then also you have the horns. You can adjust these pretty much however you want. You can put them all the way up, or even just maybe a little lower, like that. There you go, it's like the proper way, I think. So, yeah, looks nice, and is pretty, I don't want to say basic, but kind of basic, but also just kind of a good, I guess, first, BakuTech, something to introduce everyone to this new line of Bakugan. And yeah, it was definitely a good design for the time, and I think it still holds up pretty well to this day, actually. Very, very nice looking Bakugan, for sure. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep him at a side view or not, or a front view. I guess we'll do like this. It just looks better in my opinion at a side view. Maybe in this way. There we go. Alright, so Flare Dragaon. Again, not very crazy. It just doesn't have much going on with it. So I guess now I could just talk about the Bakugan since that's really all the show with it. So how good is Flare Dragaon? What do I think of it? So first up, my own personal score. I'm going to give this guy a 9 out of 10. I really like this thing. And also, it was my first ever BakuTech, so obviously I'm a little biased there. I definitely like later designs more, so I'm not giving it a 10, but still a 9. Plus it kicked off BakuTech, and, well, BakuTech in my opinion is the best part of Bakugan, like, unquestionably. Nothing from the reboot, or even like the other legacy stuff, even comes close to it. So yeah, 9 out of 10, personally. Competitively, I'm going to give this guy a 6 out of 10. This is probably one of the most solid BakuTech around. It's just such, yeah, it's really just such a solid Bakugan. And there isn't a whole lot else to say about it. Like, obviously, it is older, so I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt to where you can swap out these soul pieces here for metal ones, which is pretty important because then you have 4 metal pieces, and this is a Pyrus Bakugan, which does make it a little worse, I would say, because, well, being Pyrus is a pretty stacked attribute. It definitely gets outclassed by stuff. But having 4 metal pieces, really not that bad. And I think that makes it still a 6 out of 10. It's just solid, I don't feel right giving it a 5 out of 10, because there's definitely a lot of worse stuff than this, especially looking at a lot of the older Bakugan. Most of them are worse than Flare Dragaon when you look at like the 2010 or 2011 releases. I would say, for the most part, Flare Dragaon really stays pretty high up, one of the best. I would say it's not till like 2012 where the anime started, and we got like Rise Dragaon and all them, and then like, of course, 2013 with like BakuTech Gachi. That's where, I think this thing really kind of fell off a little bit, but still, definitely had a pretty long run of dominance, and is still, solid. Again, better stuff out there. But it's still just cool to have as well. I guess if you're also just doing like 32mm stuff, it's not a bad option if you're going like mono Pyrus, but still. Also 6 out of 10 because while it is solid, it does kind of get outclassed. Like directly outclassed slightly by something else. It's Evolution Dragaon. I will talk about that in a little while. Actually, maybe more than that. It's like a few months off, I think, but still. I will be getting to that eventually. So, yeah. Anyway, Fleur Dragaon, very solid Bakugan. Nothing crazy, just solid. Started BakuTech, it's a little bit important. So, yeah. Not really a whole lot to say about this guy, though. He just kind of is a Pirates Bakugan that has 4 metal pieces, or can have 4 metal pieces. Which is nice, very nice. But yeah, so that's that for Fleur Dragaon. I will be going through monthly BakuTech reviews for a while towards the end of the year. Kind of just covering a lot of these BakuTech that I have never covered their original versions. I have covered this guy actually 3 times at this point with the Battle Master set review about a year ago, and then also the Perfect Stand set review and the Dragaon Legend set reviews from a pretty long time ago at this point, so yeah. But that's that. Actually, those were like over 7 years ago, but yeah. I guess I have covered it more recently, but still I wanted to give kind of a proper look at it, and also some of the other BakuTech. So yes, monthly reviews are coming. We'll be talking more about a lot of other stuff that I have not really given a special spotlight to, but yeah, that's all for this review. So anyways, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.